I've heard the expression a lot recently, that hits different, especially perhaps like you're eating a meal that was takeout in the middle of quarantine. It just tastes different to you, somehow new, or you appreciate it differently. And in this week, when we have seen the abuse and death of a man in Minneapolis because of his skin color, I've been listening to some spirituals, and I would say one of them particularly that I listened to today hit different. Spirituals are from the African American tradition. They are sacred songs deeply rooted in slavery in that time period in the history of our country. And I was listening and looking at the words to "I Want Jesus to Walk With Me." And the tune is, "I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me. All along my pilgrim's journey, Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me." And sure, it would be lovely to have Jesus walking with us for a variety of reasons, but I think that really, in light of what I know and have felt this week, is a prayer for safety and deliverance and protection. In a very serious way. I was reading another post online, and we've seen these beautiful responses, memes and other things. People just need to respond. There's poetic almost in the way that people are responding. But a man talking about the fact that he wants to take a walk, 6'2" black man, and can't do that in his neighborhood unless he takes, it doesn't feel safe unless he takes his daughter or both daughters along and his dog. And what is that about? That's crazy stuff. But it's also a beautiful thing for me to think about, that that child is providing protection. And it's not about her stature. It's just about creating a different perception and helping to shape perceptions differently. And I can do that. I can walk along with somebody and change the way that that scene gets read. I can change a perception. It's not about my physical stature. I don't need to be afraid of walking with someone and just standing up for them, standing in the gap, being someone who can vouch for them and say, yep, here's a person and this person matters, and I'll tell you all about them. And I just think that's really what we're called to do. So spirituals, I've been listening, and I mentioned that, but I think they give really clear instructions and really give us understanding about what to do. And there's a beautiful one, not to be overly rosy and optimistic, but it's a working song. Walk together, children, don't get weary. And I want to put on my walking shoes, and I want to be available to walk with people, because I think we can prevent things from happening in the first place. There is safety in numbers, and we don't need anyone else to fall. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Just to walk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.